I don't have time to do a video tonight, but I've got a lot of stuff that I need to look up and start looking at because it's pretty nutty. I'm going to go back and look at Sonny Liston and the Cassius Clay knockout, Guardian of the Galaxy, um, the George Floyd, the movie The Breakup, Vesper Lind. Um, do you know the Gators that represent Antichrist University? Because in the Devil's Advocate, they said, go Gators. And Steve Spurrier, he's the first of Babylon. Seven Kings, five have fallen. We've had seven coaches and five got fired, five have fallen. Do you get it? So the University of Florida's Antichrist University. LSU stands for the Right Eye Wound University, as does the Buckeyes. Now, LSU, the year of the tiger with the right eye. Ohio State, specific for the Buckeye. Now, their anniversary of their first game, October 7th, is on, it's coming up this weekend. Every day from here on out is just big. So we just need to see what hits us, what hits you. And I share with y'all what hits me. And that's basically all this channel is, even though we do tell the truth here on occasion. But my main truth telling channel is TS Daily Bible Studies, where we teach the truth in God's word. That's what's important. This here is a hobby. And it just kind of keeps us focused on mark as unread. It just kind of keeps us focused. It just kind of keeps us out of the world, keeps us focused on what's coming, and that would be the Antichrist, or excuse me, the book of Revelation being opened. But let's just take a look at the grid real quick. I got 4 items on my personal, and there's only 6 items in my grid. I know our friend probably had a lot more stuff. And so what I've got is just these 6 items. January 10th, 2020, penumbral lunar eclipse, and the first Purge prequel movie. 30 St. Mary Axe is the building with the bullet. It's the building shaped like a bullet. It's a building shaped like a bullet. Hello. The World's End is also tomorrow. If he gets hit by a bullet, we know that we are now at the world's end. It's that simple. The Curious Case of Benjamin Buttons, which is time moving, or Benjamin was moving backwards. So it's another time related movie. Elvis Arrested, the very first song ever recorded. And if you want to include both dates, the 2 of 4 penumbral lunar eclipses. Oh, excuse me. This one is 2001. My bad. So it's not the 2020 penumbral. I think I got confused the other day, which happens a lot. Welcome to 61 years old, and did way too many funny cigarettes back in the 70s and 80s. So the penumbral lunar in 2001 is a hit for tomorrow if you include both dates. So is Karen Valentine, room 222. Her birthday is 5/25. And we're going to go back and look at that 5/25 of Sonny Liston. Trump gave Pope Lotus sculpture 5/24, 2017. My goodness, those were 57, 67, 77, 87, 97. It's like 70 years apart there, I think. Right? SpaceX opened shop. So you got a 2001 eclipse and SpaceX. The 7th, that's my biggest day on the grid as far as quality, not quantity, but quality. And it's my highest quality in the personal stuff. October 2nd, I mean, October 7th, this Friday is just an absolutely gigantic day because he would rise on the third day on this coming full moon of the 9th. It's so, and No Time to Die was on 8/8 last year. That's when it was released. So the day after he would die, it would be No Time to Die anniversary, and then he would rise on the 9th, where there is a full moon. So we will get to those days and everything on those grids soon enough. My personal stuff for tomorrow, it's the first victory, 4113. Mother's Day 2007, the shot heard around the world. Yikes. In my world. Tommy Smith and Robert Reed's birthdays. It was on 11/17. And Ronnie sat next to me with Robert Reed at Tommy Smith's funeral. So I was at an 11/17's funeral and sat next to a 9/11 and 11/17 person on both sides of me. I sat in between them. That makes tomorrow gigantic. The February 6th event, which happened numerically in the personal life world. So what I now want to do is look at Trump through the numbers tomorrow. So let's just look at the numbers first. 5 times 2022. Single digit, followed by 0. So we'll start over. 5 times 2022. It stayed 278. Now, my mom and dad both began with 27s, their numbers. My dad was 278928. My mom was 279648. So the next 2 days are my dad and my mom, the 278 and 279. So now times it by day 2. Okay. And then it will be day what? 88? No wonder. Okay. So 365 minus 278. It's day 87. Excuse me. It's day 87 tomorrow. So 87 more to go. Future tense, 2022 times 2.78. There's the 89 again and the 90. And it's the 5th day. Day 278 times 5 times 87. All right, so we did it right. Now let's put Trump in with the numbers. 163464 times 5 times 2022. Not much. Times 278. Times 87. It's not a lot. It's not like what we've been seeing or have seen with other days. 163464 future tense. 87. (2022). 1.63464 times 2.78, the day number, times 2022. You know what I'm always looking for is that 4269, what's on the tag of the James Bond vehicle in No Time to Die. So him times the day number of 278, it's the 278th day of the year, times the year. You do get a an 88, but it's just in a 98. You got the 88 there and the 98th verse. It's just not a lot. Times the 5. Times the 87. It's just not a lot. And let's look at how many days old he is tomorrow. It's just not that big a day to me from what I'm seeing. It is 2-7. I'll be doggone. 2, if that 2 is the TO2, it ends in 7872. And so let's not forget, when you times 2 times 24 times 27 times 38 times 42 times 45. Remember that 930? Well, you get my stepdaughter's number that divides evenly by 37. That's the product of it, 3078. And it fuses with the 7872. And tomorrow is day 2, 7872. Which fuses with her number. It's just, it's, I'm not ringing any alarms for tomorrow. So it would be perfect if he went down tomorrow. Fantastic. Great. So, all right. Anyway, that's it for the grids. It's a tremendous, I'll tell you what, it's a tremendous day for. Let's go back and look one more time at these. You do have the 30 St. Mary Acts. The World's End USA release date, because that would be the beginning of the end of him going down. The 30 St. Mary Acts is a building built like a bullet in the city of London, which is a city-state. But my personal stuff, it's hard to get a bigger day with the personal stuff than to have attended an 11/17's funeral, sitting next to somebody else born 11/17 and another one born on 9/11. That's just gigantic. And that doesn't happen again until 11/11, November 11th, which I'm sure if we ever get to that date, we'll be looking at it. All right, love y'all.